Yo, what's going on, friends? Coach Liz here from Money Hero Buddy, and welcome to today's Mentorship Monday Life. Hope you guys having the best day of your entire life. As always, you know your boy is having the best day. As always, having the blast. It is a busy freaking day, but I absolutely love it. So today's Mentorship Monday, guys, I want to talk. It's going to be, I call it 3S, right? 3S. It's short, sweet, which is valuable, and straight to the point. Okay, so today I want to talk about average versus fit. I want to give you, it's not going to be about like some fancy specific workouts, about nutrition, or even about motivation. Seriously, it's totally different today. And I literally just want to give you simple truth and simple comparison of what does it mean to be fit and what the difference. And I want you to differentiate for yourself, what's the difference between average or fit. And you can decide where you belong, right? See the difference between those two. So let's start there. All right, so like I said, it's a 5 pillars. So I'm going to give you right now 5 pillars. So 5 truth. So truth number 1. Being fit is not a goal, or it's not a temporary goal. It's a lifestyle. Sorry guys, I'm checking. I have some issues a little bit with the service here, so I'm just checking. All right, so truth number one. Being fit, it's not a goal, it's a standard. It's not some temporary goal. Average people just looking for a temporary goal, for a quick fix, For example, I'll get fit for summer only, or I'll get fit right after the holidays. I'll take care of my health. I'll get fit when when my job slows down. No, fit people don't have that bullshit at all. Fit people, they find the time. Fit people don't think about am I gonna work out, eat healthy, sleep, be hydrated? No, fit people, they know I need to find time no matter what. And it's not for a season, for summer, before holidays, after holidays, when the life slows down. This is a lifestyle for 365, 24/7. Okay? So number 1 truth, being fit, it's not a goal, it's a standard. And when you realize that, you become that person, or at least you start getting towards that. Because average people looking for just a quick solution, for a quick fix, I'll get on this 30-day diet, and hopefully will help me. I'll get, I have 60 days right now before summer, I'll get fit, and that's it, and after that I can just relax. No, you never relax. It's basically it's your standard. It's just who you become. All right, it becomes part of your identity. All right, it's not just some temporary goal that I'll do it for the next 60, 90 days. This is a lifestyle. Hey, what's going on, guys? Yo, what's going on? Truth number 2, consistency beats intensity every single time of the day. Every time. Consistency over intensity. It's not about doing some weird stuff, some Instagram workout that you saw once or twice at the gym. It's not about beating yourself 7 times at the gym. It's not about some fancy diet, some crash diet that you just finally saw on Instagram, want to try. No, it's super simple. It's stupidly simple, but people still fail because it's, that's that foundational simple. So all you have to do, all my clients, I'm asking to do, literally, your goal to get 10K steps most days. So your goal, 10K steps most days. 3 to 4 strength training workouts. No junk volume, but a heavy solid session where you really hit all the big muscles several times a week. Ideally can be 3 full body sessions, but going heavy on compound lifts and progressively overload those. Eat your protein with every meal, so you get a solid amount, so 150 grams or more for men. I'm talking about men right now, 150 grams. For most men, you need to hit at least 150 grams of protein a day. So eat your protein with every single meal. Sleep well, hydrate, so water, and repeat. That's it, man. That's all you need. Is that stupidly simple, but people still overcomplicate it to the next level. Again, it's that simple, yeah, but People still looking for excuse to find some magic pill, magic diet, magic quick fix, but it's that simple. 10K steps most days, 3 heavy strength training sessions with progressive overload on compound lifts, eat your protein with every meal, had to get a good sleep, hydrate, and repeat. That's it. That's all you need to do. So consistency over intensity. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, and I want you to be staying steady, nice and steady. All right, guys. Truth number three, you must learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. So I love this quote, basically, right? Probably heard before, but get comfortable being uncomfortable. All right, that's the truth. Fit people, they're always looking for the discomfort because that's where progress hides. And average people looking for excuse. Fit people always like, I'm tired today, I'm still gonna go for a walk, I'm still gonna go train. Average people like, I'm tired today, I'll skip, I'll start next week, I'll start on Monday, I'll start tomorrow. They're always looking for excuse. So see, that's all about being comfortable. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Energy is low, still you go and train. That's what fit people do. When you don't want to eat something, or you want something sweet but looking for alternative and find something healthier instead of just going with the easiest pizza, $10 pizza, or like you don't want to cook. Let's say a better example, you don't want to cook for dinner, and instead of that you're like, I'll order DoorDash, $10 pizza. Nope. Fit people don't do that. Fit people like, okay, I'll find alternative. I'm tired, but I'm still gonna cook something healthy. I'm not gonna go for like little comfortable food things right now in order to relax and chill. So learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. The discomfort is the price of the progress. That's what fit people do. And average people always looking to escape and always looking how to avoid it. All right. Truth number 4. We're almost there, guys. Truth number 4. You don't raise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your standards. You don't raise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your habits. Fit people have systems in their hands. Fit people rely on systems. Average people doesn't. Average people just go with the day, whatever life throws at them. Like I call it, whatever wind blows at them, they just go with that flow. Fit people rely on systems. Super simple, but tracking your workouts, having some type of, Fitbit, Apple Watch, Whoop, you name it, or a Ring, something, but track your stats, track your sleep, getting numbers. What gets measured gets managed. I always say to my clients, what gets measured gets managed. So just have systems. Know your data, follow the plan, have a plan, follow it, and make it as stupidly simple as possible. Do not overcomplicate it. Like I said, literally just 4 foundations that you need to stick to, and that will help you to be in the best shape possible and be ahead of 70% of population who's overweight or obese. 70% of Americans overweight or obese, which is so sad. See, that's the average. I call it 70% of Americans average. So in order to be the top 30 even percent, you just have to have systems and follow through. Collect data, see what's working, what's not, and just keep going. So track the basics, have the plan for the week, track the basics, move daily, and don't rely on feeling it. I'm not feeling it today. No. That doesn't exist in fit people mind. We're not relying on feeling it. We're relying on systems. We're relying on schedule. So when you have that in your pocket, you'll be fit. And you're gonna be ahead of the average. And the fifth truth is decide who you are. Literally, I call it identity shift. So when working out and eating healthy just becomes part of who you are, not what you do, that's what real magic happens. That's when you stop relying on any like motivation, and you just build the discipline, you build systems, and you just part of who you are. That's it. Fit people don't say to them like, no, I'll try. I'll try to be healthy, I'll try to lose weight. No, 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 no. It doesn't exist in their heads. Average people does that. They do that. Average people say, I'll try to lose some weight maybe for holidays, for summer. Fit people say, I'm doing it. I'm doing it regardless. I'm setting the game plan right now. I'm setting deadline and I'm doing it. You can publicly even announce, for example, right now, like I announced, I hate running, guys. I really hate running. Like I never run more than 1 to 2 miles. I can really enjoy it with the good music, with a good playlist. I can enjoy maybe 2 miles run. That's it. After that, I freaking hate it. But you know what? Yesterday, I committed publicly and I'm doing it right now. Second time on live. I literally checked nearby in the sooner future and I'm committed to run my first half marathon in 5 weeks, which is pretty crazy, right? I usually run no more than 2-3 miles. And right now I'm training the next 5 weeks. I create a game plan. I set a deadline. I publicly committed. So I literally said yesterday and today that I'm running half marathon on February 21st. It's called Howin Hills, Florida Marathon, a half marathon. And I'm doing it, man. That's what fit people do. I create a game plan. I set a deadline. I have a goal. I have a clear vision. I created a deadline of February 21st, which is literally in 5 weeks, less than 5 weeks. And I created a game plan for myself right now, stretch a game plan right now for the next 4.5 weeks, because I need to take a couple days break before. And that's it. And I'm committing right now, and I'm not trying to find time. I'm not trying to find time to run, 4 to 8 miles right now the next 4 weeks. I'm making time. So that's what fit people do. They don't rely like, I'll try to do. No, you make time. We all have the same 24 hours. You probably heard it a million times, but this is so true. You don't find time, you make time. You put your priorities first. That's it, guys. This is your 5 truth. Simple as that. Like I said, stick to foundations. You don't rely on your feelings. You just go with the game plan. Sorry, it's just keep breaking up. I'm literally right now with this beautiful lake view. I'm about to have a client, actually. I'm hopping this call like right 10 minutes before. But that's what we do. I'm committing to my mentorship Mondays and I'm doing them regardless. I have to do it in my car, not in my office. I'm doing it no matter what. So raise your standard, right? It's not fitness. It's not temporary goal. This should be part of your life. That's how fit people run every day. Consistency over perfection. Consistency over perfection beats every single time, all right? So stick to the basics, like I said. 10K steps daily. Train heavy 3-4 times a week. Eat your protein with every meal. Sleep, hydrate, and repeat. That's it. That's stupidly simple. Third one, get comfortable being uncomfortable. That's another one. I'm not, you just remove from your vocabulary, I'm not feeling it, I'll do it next time. No. If it's in schedule, needs to be, if it's a game plan, needs to be executed, you're making it regardless. Fourth one, you don't raise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems, of your habits. So have a structured habits, have a game plan for the week. Plan ahead, track basics, don't rely on I'm just feeling it. That's it. Have systems and execute them. And number 5, it just shift identity. Decide who you are. Decide who you are. Are you fit or are you average? You have decide. No one can decide for you. Average, it's 70% of population of Americans. Maybe even more than that. So you want to be in that top 10%. Talking about like really lean, fit, high performance people, then you gotta commit and stick to the game plan. All right, friends, that's it. So your homework right now, I want you to look right now at your life, at your schedule. If you don't see the right results right now, that are like flat, I'm doing all of this, I'm doing this and that, like I'm going to the gym, I'm eating, I'm not losing weight, I'm not getting fit. What's happening? then it's definitely there's the gap in your system. I'm telling you, if you're telling me that you're in caloric deficit but you're not losing weight, you're bullshitting yourself right now. You're not in caloric deficit. Simple as that. So you gotta track everything that goes in your mouth hole, and this way you're gonna figure it out, like, oh, you're like, okay, actually, if I start tracking everything, little oils here and there, all the granola, all the stuff, then I'm like, actually, I am overeating. If you'll be in caloric deficit, smart caloric deficit, you'll be losing weight. Maybe you eating right, workouts great, but you watching Netflix till 2 in the morning and you wake up at 6, 7 a.m., so tired, exhausted, cortisol level through the roof, barely sleeping 5 hours, 4, 5 hours a night. That's also bad. So you gotta look and just be honest with yourself, like, what do I need to fix right now? Because it's been week after week, maybe even months and after months. For some people, it's year after year, the same over and over. So you gotta look right now and be honest with yourself, like, what am I doing? And I know only you know what's hiding behind those closed doors. No one else knows. Whether it's a workout, you're bullshitting yourself, you're going really light at the gym, you're not pushing hard. Whether it's a nutrition, so you're not staying in caloric deficit, you're not eating enough protein. Maybe it's a recovery, right? You sleep in 4 hours like crap, you binge watch Netflix till 2 in the morning, you wake up at 7 a.m., super cranky, tired, cortisol through the roof. You're not going to see results, you're not going to see progress if you're missing one of those. So you're going to be honest with yourself right now and just tell to yourself, okay, what I've been missing, why I'm still in this hamster wheel over and over again, and start fixing it. If you need any help, my friends, with accountability, with the game plan, link in the bio, fill out the form, subscribe for more here, fill out the form, and we can talk to see if we're a good fit for each other, right? That's it for now. Have a blessed and amazing day, my friends. Talk to you soon. Peace and protein.